Hey, hello, good evening, or good day, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Now, as you know, the streams are on quote-unquote summer break or summer vacation, but I did say we might do a couple of secret streams in the month of August, and this is the first one of those. I have a second one planned. We'll probably talk about that once we've tried a few of the Ludum games, but that's what we'll be doing this time. There was a Ludum game jam, the 42nd one in fact, a while ago, and a lot of people made a lot of really cool games. So let's look at a few of those. A few people have requested their games be played, so I will look at those first. Then play a few from my random selection. And then we'll see what happens next, you know? Alright, let's get this preparing screen out of the way. Here is a painting that I was working on. It's not done yet, but I figured I'd use something else than the Paper Mario stage I've been shamelessly misappropriating. Right, so if we do it alphabetically, the first one is Potion Seller. That's a game that got a chuckle out of me right out of the right from the beginning because oh yeah, that's right. Thomas or Captain Cookwows will be voting for games because I wasn't a participant, so I don't get to vote. I'm a dirty outsider. So yeah. First off, there's a game called Potion Seller. Now this is I think a clear reference to a YouTube skit where an adventurer or knight tries to buy a potion off a potion seller who doesn't want to sell it to him. It's pretty funny. But let's check it out. Let's see if we can get it to work. It's Unity. That's encouraging.
Good morning, everyone. Another day, another opportunity. I wonder what we'll craft today. I look forward to it.
Okay. It has voice acting. Well, let me just get this in place. Professionalism. Okay, most of these games don't. Well, I probably shouldn't be running them in full screen like I am, because it's hard to look at this and the chat. Hey there, Invader Tech. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Anyway, so potions.
Let's try. Yes, that will work.
Okay, so these are recipes then? Okay. Okay, so there's a chill and a timed mode. Let's get all this trash off my desk. Okay. Can we interact with anything else? Ooh. We can just throw ingredients. So there's only 2 ingredients? Alright, that simplifies things.
You there, provide me with this.
Okay, the blue one, that's...
Oh, well, maybe.
Should... Oh, right.
I shall spare you. Take your feeble payment.
Well, I like the style of this. I like that there's...
I'm going into battle, and I want your strongest potion. That's very good indeed.
That's,
Let's try something else. Thank you, potion seller. This potion will do me well.
that...
Potion seller, I need your strongest potions. I'm going into battle.
Well, Well. What are we going to do with this?
Oh, more ingredients get added?
Quit your lollygagging. Great. This'll do just fine.
But yeah, that last guy was a literal reference to that skit on YouTube. Oh. Oh. Potion of poison.
Let's try. Yes, that would work. Maybe we'll try this. Ah.
Wait.
Do hurry up, potion seller.
Yes, this will do. Oh, that's very interesting.
My thanks.
Just in time, just in time. Okay, this is a pretty cool game. I like how it ramps up the complexity.
You there. Provide me with
Oh, it's him again. It's the Dark Knight. I should just be able to do this from memory at this point.
I shall spare you. Take your feeble payment.
Okay, good. Let's just try this until I lose.
Seller, I need something from you. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Aha, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Hello, potion seller. I require this today. I My thanks.
That's, by the way, that's pretty good design that they give you just the... They teach you about the crushed version by making you give just that first. Before they make it part... Before they make it part of any...
What if... No, that wouldn't... Well, maybe...
Mark, can you go a little faster? I have places to fly to. Mark!
And a little bit over.
Mark, you've taken too long. Mark!
Okay, that didn't go so well.
Potion seller, can you give me one of these?
And a little bit over. Yes, this will do. Oh, that's very interesting. What if... No, that wouldn't... Well,
Thank you
maybe.
very
There we go. I can't believe I pulled that off. Sorry if I'm quiet. This is this is intense,
Hello, potion
guys.
seller. I require this today.
Good.
I can't do... let's see. Oh, hey, Thibaltar. Welcome to the stream. Oh, green.
What if...
Do hurry up, potion seller.
Yeah.
My thanks. Here's your pay.
Yeah, so I like how it ramps up the difficulty by teaching you how to crush an
You
ingredient
there.
first.
Provide me with this.
Ah. Maybe we'll try this. I'd like a bit more of that.
I shall
There we
spare
go.
you. Take your feeble payment.
Mark? Hello, potion seller. Can I have some of this?
That's
Mark?
very good indeed.
Oh, you just want the crushed rat?
Can you...
That's
Mark?
weird.
That's
But
nice.
yeah, again, they teach you about the crushed version of it before they include it in potion. So that's logical. Good design. I'm just trying to give informed commentary, but at the same time trying to focus on how to actually make this stuff. Good lord, mystery pie.
Well. What are we going to do with this? I'd like a bit more of that.
There, eat it.
Spare you. Take your feeble payment.
Take your feeble payment.
Ah, hello, potion seller. I need something from you. Blah blah blah.
Oh, well, maybe. What if... No, that wouldn't... Well, maybe.
Okay, and this, and a bit of that, and this, and
It's very good. Very good. Indeed.
there we go.
Ah, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah.
Would you,
Hello,
can,
potion seller. Can you get me one of these?
oh, this is a new one. We haven't seen her yet. I like how many NPCs they made.
Curious. Ah.
Not sure what you're
Thank
gonna.
you so much. Goodbye, potion seller.
Not sure what you're gonna do with that poison, but
Ah, hello, potion seller. I need something from you. Blah, blah, blah.
actually a lot of these are poisons, right? Not like, well, there was a sleeping thing, I guess.
Oh, well, maybe.
No.
Oh.
I may be immortal. Ah, very nice, very nice. Thank you.
Oh, he's like a Dracula. It took me a while to interpret what that red thing on his back
Hello,
even is.
potion seller.
Oh, hey, you're
Can
back.
you get me one of these? Thank you so much. Goodbye, potion seller.
The stream is lagging, you say?
Hello, potion seller. Can you get me one of these?
Oh, actually, there's like a... Well, that helps a bit.
Yes. That's very good. Very good indeed. Very good.
Tick tock, tick tock. I haven't got all day.
I'd like a bit more.
Thank you so much. Goodbye, potion seller.
But the stream is lagging. Can you tell me what exactly is happening?
Potion seller, can you give me one of these?
What is that even?
A little bit. Oh. Yes. This will do. What if... No, that wouldn't... Well,
I have
maybe.
business to attend to. Rapido, potion seller. Well, I can't sit around all day. I have things to do.
That...
Hello,
Just comes straight back, of
can
course.
you give me one of these?
Yes. That's very good. Very good indeed. Oh, let's try
I
something.
have business
Maybe
to
we'll try
attend
this.
to.
Very
Rapido,
good.
potion seller.
Here.
Well, I
Hey,
can't sit around.
I gave it to you.
I have things to do.
What? Hello, potion seller. Can I have some of
Oh,
this?
let's try
What?
something else. What if... No, that wouldn't... Well, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe we'll try
It doesn't always get added to the end of the book. That's my mistake.
excellent.
That was a mistake I made.
Mwah.
I got it now. I understand.
Hello, potion
But
seller.
we're on my last
Can you
chance, I
get me
think.
one of these?
Curious. Oh, let's try something else. Oh, well, maybe.
Tick tock, tick tock. I haven't got all day.
Oh, let's try
Oh,
something else. Maybe we'll try that.
Oh, you need to...
Well,
That's it. I don't have time for your nonsense.
No, take
I'm
it.
leaving.
Take... Well, that's a game over. But that was fun. Yes, I was too slow. It's a familiar problem for me. Okay, that was cool. That was interesting. Right, it's weird that the game is lagging though. Well, anyway, let's move on. Potion Seller was very very fun. It's kind of hard to say how I would rate it. Design is pretty good, like I said. Sense of humor was fun too. Lots of references, fun character designs, voice acting, polished. Well done, I would say. Definitely in the right. All those different different themes. Man, it's hard to decide how much I should give to each category, though. Let's see. So, okay. Overall, I would say like 4, 4.5, something like that. Fun, I would say probably 5. Innovation and theme and graphics 4. And audio, humor, and mood 5. So basically, kind of like yeah. That's maybe I'm just maybe I'm not sure if I should be harsh. Like it's a very for a game jam game. It's very cool, very interesting. So that's my initial thoughts anyway. Maybe we'll just give 5 stars to everything. How about that? No, but that's my thoughts. So yeah, overall like 4.5. Okay, thank you. Moving straight along. We have Space Invasion. This time I'm gonna do it windowed. And the reason for that is so I can actually see the chat as well. Ooh, I already like the look of this one. Listen to that funky music. Look at that stuff spreading from the edges of the screen. By the way, if anyone's made a game that hasn't been requested yet, you can always put it in the list. Or you can put it in the chat. I actually see some people adding to the list as well, so thank you. We'll have to download those once we get through with the games that were first. Alright, let's start. Press arrow keys. Alright, because the space is being collapsed. Save humanity? Okay then. With the space enclosing on you, it's a pretty interesting concept. I've seen this with a lot of multiplayer games where you fight in an arena and the arena shrinks. Okay, maybe a double jump there is just not what we need. There we go. So we can shoot stuff now. Interesting. Whoops. Oh, I kind of just did it in alphabetical order. Like the ones that were requested. But maybe I should do it in the order they were requested. Like, if there were a lot of them, I would have just gone down from 1. But there were 4 when I checked, so I figured, you know, I'll just do them alphabetically. Well, this is pretty fun. It's, yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely fits the theme. Man, that little spike. But which game is yours, Thibalter? Have I already played it? Since you're present, that does mean you get priority. Ow. Oh, I didn't mean to skip, but it happened. It's weird to have 2 buttons and to have one be skip level. How well. Everything's still recording fine? You can hear the sound and such? Xorn, okay. Okay, let me dive for a second. Okay, that's interesting. So... can kind of begin making your path right there. That's interesting. That does make me question... Ow. That does make me question the rules of this. Why can't the gun shoot through here, but not... It only hits the very edges of the screen then? Is that how I'm supposed to see it? Interesting. There we go. Okay, what's this? Well, that's not what it could do, apparently. Whoops. Alright. What does the gun do? Explain it to me. Okay, this is exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Just to remove the space. I also like the little tips at the death screen. Okay, good. We're almost there. Well, I wasn't sure initially, but I do really like how this game plays with the use of space. Whoa. I just tapped out of the game. Whoops. Opened a new window. Basically, it was a mistake. Right, so the gun gets stopped by these little dots, right? Yeah, okay. That's an important thing to note. It keeps going faster, too. Please tell me that's the last one. No? Okay. My prayers weren't answered. Okay. Okay, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I like the way it used the idea of space. You know, you could add to it, but that was a double-edged sword because you could close yourself in and kill yourself that way. Then you could reclaim the space. Generally, pretty interesting. Hey, Hexcritor or Hexcritor, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Well, if you wanted to rate that one, Captain, I would say overall it's like a 3.5, 4. Let's make it 4. We're positive today. Fun is 5. Innovation, I'd say, is a bit less because it's like pretty basic. So 3. Theme is good, so 4. Graphics 3. Audio is decent enough 4. Humor was decent enough 4. And mood, like 4. Like, I don't know, man. I can't rate games. Video games are an art form. You can't just slap numbers on that. But anyway, thank you. Okay, so that's done. Let's move on to the next one. That was cool. Right, so you made Xorn Thebalter, then we'll look at that one next. Your PC is being protected, it says. No, we will open this game. The Fallen God. Already, that's a very movie-like feel. The dramatic music, the little floating particles. Already doing good in terms of presentation. Any key to start? Alright. I'll go for the classic WASD. Whoa, that was scary. Got jump scared by a video game. Well, it's not that weird to get jump scared by a video game. Alright, oh. Rip. Nah, that's not fair. We need to give that another go. I don't mean it isn't fair for the game, but it would be unfair to stop there. Just for clarification. Alright. Defeat the enemies. Man, the lightning. These guys kind of remind me of that monster with the many eyes in Monsters, Inc. You remember that guy? Like in the preparatory phase of when they're gonna scare the kids, he puts on a lot of little eyes and then one of the eyes falls out. His shape kind of reminds me of that. But cool. So the game is, like presentation-wise, I'd say it's very good, but there is something missing in terms of impact or feedback for when I hit enemies and for when enemies hit me, I'd say. Like, they make a little noise, but like when they die, I do like the visual effect, like whoosh, it's clear. But it could use, in terms of sound, it could use a bit more punch, maybe. Whoa. Only 2 waves? Come on, come on. I'm losing my streamer cred here. Come on then, face me. Oh. Okay, so that's interesting, right? You gotta be careful when you use your attack. Because, if you just keep smacking, you move forward, so you can easily throw yourself into a hole here. You have to be planning ahead. You can't just attack and hope it'll be alright. You have to be smarter than that. I appreciate that. It means the shape of the stage and where the blocks have fallen are important. Not just a hindrance, but a strategic element. Hey! Well, what was that? Was that like a level up? Man, I'm not so good at this, huh? Oh, right, I keep tippity tapping the buttons, which is probably why I just picked one. Completely, whoa, scares me every time. Scares me every time. Let's try this again. Like, it looks like I keep getting to wave 2, so we need to survive until at least wave 3, right? Okay, I'll, Hey, South Ocean, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Or is that South Ocean N? Which game did you develop? I'm sort of, I haven't been very particular about the order in which I played them. Which one did you, make? Which of the ones we've played? I'll, Oh, Space Invasion, I see. I thought it was cool. The Twitch VOD will be available after the, It keeps scaring me, gosh darn. Thunderstorms over here. The VOD will be available on Twitch and on YouTube as well, so you'll always be able to check it back. But, well done on making that game, it was very cool. Okay. Let's begin again before this game jump scares me once more. We need to give it a fair shake. We're gonna get to wave 3. And that's that. Unless it takes too long, in which case I won't. Ah, you can bring back the cubes. Very good, very good. Yeah, this is interesting. I like it. Now that I actually know the crystals, I guess I should have just checked the crystals, right? Because when you think about the design here, the red falling blocks are a hazard, so it follows that the blue thing might be beneficial, right? I probably should have thought of that, so my apologies. I'm often good at thinking about design cues in retrospect, but while I'm playing a game, I'm like the least aware that's humanly possible. Oh, that might be an exaggeration, but I'm not always as good as I should be at picking up design cues. Oh. Bring back some cubes. Oh, he fell in. Rip. We're gonna make it to wave 3, guys. We're gonna make it. The thunder is a very cool part. It definitely adds to the tension, but what can I say? I'm a nervous person by nature. Let's bring back some cubes. and get stunned into silence by lightning. Oh. I almost made the same mistake he did there. Okay, we're wave 3, so we'll see how far we can make it. Right. Crystal's a bit risky to... Oh no! Welp. Well, I think I got pretty far. So, that's a cool game. Let's see, there were credits, I think. What? Don't just close. Sorry about that. That was completely on me. Or... Yeah, what's the credits? Thibault Arloing, Jan Dubois, Thibault Colin, Alexander Harbuzinski. Cool, you guys did a really great job. This was very good, very good. Hey Alden, welcome back to the stream. As for the rating, man, this is gonna... Every time the moment when we have to give it a rating comes up, I just start sweating profusely. Because I'm not good at slapping numbers on games, right? Usually I'm just thinking, wow, that was fun. And then I need to articulate numbers for this. I thought it was very good. Probably a bit like... I would... Wow, how many wordless vocalizations can I put in one sentence? Yeesh. Let's see. So, overall, I would say 4.5. Fun is... Yeah, overall 4.5. Fun 5, innovation 4... theme 5, graphics 5, audio 4, because, like I said, there was a bit of audio impact missing on the enemies. Humor is kind of non-relevant, so I'm not sure if we should even rate that. Like, the game wasn't really focused on humor. Mood is also very good, 5. With the lightning and such. I mean, I was gonna give it like a 4, but then that lightning blasted through my ears again, and I knew I knew it had to be a 5. So that's my opinion as it stands now. Very good. Thank you, Captain. You're keeping this ship afloat. Let's see, what else is there? Several games have been added to the list, which is pretty exciting. Oh, this one kind of ended up at the bottom of the requests because of the alphabetical order, but it's actually the first one that got requested. Who's for Dinner, it's called. Let's open it. I have no idea what this is. So, if this happens to be scary... Oh, just start right in full screen. Let's get this in a... Whoa. Keep grabbing the wrong thing to move. Sorry about this. Like I said, professionalism. What's for dinner? I wonder what's for dinner. Right, so this one is full screen, so I can't talk to the chat very easily and play it at the same time. Sorry about that. Enter my name, okay. Whoa. Well, this is extreme already. This is some overpowered background music, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Do we have any other moves? Like, I wonder if it will change significantly from this. Because this is alright, but... I do like the visual style. I like how everything has this sort of blocky, voxel-ish style, but... Sorry, I can hardly hear myself think, let alone talk. But, it's got a cool style, with the blocks, yet it's all squishy and animated. I like it. Question is, how long can I keep this up? Like, with most of the games, I'll give them one fair shake, right? So... if this doesn't change very much... Well, I'm not gonna... Should I? You know what? I can't even form coherent sentences when I can't even hear myself. Sorry if I'm yelling into the microphone. I'm just trying to hear myself at this point. Oh. Well. Oh, hey, leaderboards. Am I 7th in the world? Not bad, not bad. Let's look at the credits. Keshet Bahanan, Akusan, and Lida. Right, thank you for making this game. I'm not sure if the creators are actually... Okay, let's quit out of that. So that was interesting. Thank you for making it. Ratings-wise, I'm gonna say 3.5 out of 5. Let me look at the themes again. Overall, 3.5 out of 5. Fun, 3. It's cool, but it's a bit too repetitive. Like, it doesn't develop. So fun, 3. Innovation, 3. Theme, you know, it fit the theme pretty good. So 4. Graphics, 4. Audio, obviously 5. Humor, 4. Mood, 3. Basically, it's pretty good. You know, I would just like to see what it can become. You know, maybe there was something I didn't discover, but it took quite a while to develop. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Thank you, Captain. Right, those are the 4 games that were requested before the stream began. I think there was one that got added and then removed. So I'm gonna look at the others in order now. So please give me a second while I super unprofessionally look them up and download them if possible. Browser-based games may be a bit of a problem. Probably not, though. Just give me a second. Feel free to talk about the cool games we've seen thus far. Should I put up some music while I prepare stuff? Sure, let's do some music. I should probably just download most of the games. Now, while we let's put the preparing screen up here. Let me grab some of those games. Yeah, I thought Potion Seller was very good. And like I said, that one, Potion Seller, is actually based on a real life event, which is really cool. It's very topical. I'll link you to the real life story. It's I want to talk about it, but when I start to describe the events that took place there, I get a little choked up. So I just it's better that you see it, that you experience it firsthand, you understand. This is the kind of thing I can't really do justice. So here's a link you can watch. But like I said, watch it on your own risk, because you might get a bit choked up. You might be unable to see the stream through the tears, in fact. Okay, this is a web-based one. There is a post-jam version for this one. Oh, but that's an HTML export, so I'll just do the zip now. This one is uploaded to Yandex. That's interesting. Have you watched the Potion Seller story yet? Do you comprehend the depth of emotion I feel? You know, I'm so happy I made a preparing screen. I've been getting a lot of mileage out of it. A lot of games are loaded to itch.io. I'm gonna try to get to all these games, but if I fail to, I do apologize. After all, we only have so much time and space. I'm almost done though. Hello there, History Maker. Yeah, you can put it in the spreadsheet if you want. Or you can just... I'm not sure if I have links blocked. Can you try sending a link? Uh-oh, that one seems topical. Okay, there's a lot of ones that are web-based, so I think I've downloaded most of them, so we're just gonna go through them down the list and see how far we get. Let's quiet down the amazing Stardew Valley music for a bit. Okay. I have no idea which game this is, just based on the name. Powered by Construct 2. Okay, this is N-Storm. I thought so, but the EXE was called NW, so I got really confused there. Alright, let's see if we can convince OBS to actually record it. Huh. It's having some trouble with this one for some reason. Well, it just records the browser. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that! Uh-huh. Okay, let's try, if we're gonna do the browser, don't do that. Let's try something different. 1 second. There you go. The power of the browser. Now you can kind of see all the secret things that go on here. But that's okay. At least it works. It would be a shame if the game couldn't be shown due to some kind of stupid recording problem. There we go. Oof, the FPS isn't doing so good though, is it? Is this a problem with my browser, perhaps? Yeah, frames per second are really bad. I like this idea, although I don't know what my gun is for at this point. It's visually impressive. It fits the theme. The only problem is that we're dealing with 7 frames per second right now. Why do I fall over and die and then win? Huh. So did I win or not? I'm honestly a bit befuddled. Will it go faster if I zoom out? Okay, that doesn't work. Well, it's a cool concept, but... Yeah, I wouldn't normally try to run this in Chrome, but... It doesn't seem to be working on any... Okay, so here's my question. Would it be fair to rate this game on the experience I'm having right now? Or would it be better to not rate it? Because... Well, I just don't know. Oh, look at those legs! Look at those legs! I think that's how it's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to die. Win! Okay, there is a level 3. No, too fast. Rip. Oh, whoops, of course. Checks the tabs, not realizing it's recording the other tabs. I actually had to... This is an issue, right? But I had to turn off a hardware acceleration for Chrome to actually allow it to record at all. But that's probably the reason why this isn't going so well. I feel really bad for the developer though, because this looks pretty impressive, really. I do have to wonder why the characters aren't with a gun though. It's I haven't seen any reason to use it. Yeah, I can't really play games in the browser and check at the same time. Anyway, this is level 4, so at least we're still making progress. Whoa! It looks like the moving of the landscape doesn't account for my frames per second, perhaps? Or is there a run button I am not aware of? What did I just... What? Whoa, what just happened? So I did download the Google version, but there wasn't a Windows 64 variant, I think. Anyway, that's kind of a shame, because this... I think this game deserves better than to be ran like this, right? Yeah, it doesn't, like, I could keep trying to do this or keep trying to fix it, but we have some games to get through. What do you guys say? Keep trying this or move on? I'll allow you to decide that. If you think I should continue to try or try something different. I don't have Firefox right now, so it would take a lot of prep time to get that settled. Okay, I think I agree. I think I get the idea. Hey, Lourdes274, welcome. Are you the person who made this game, or... Anyway, let's turn the browser off before we reveal some company secrets. I'm not sure. Try explore. If you're sure, I can... If, of course, by explorer you mean Edge. I'll give it one more try, just because I feel bad for showing the game in a bad light like that. But if it doesn't work in the other browser, we'll have to move on. But I will give it another chance based on your advice. Okay, it works a lot better in it works a lot better in Edge, but it shows up as like 10 different applications in the window list. Like, it does run a lot better, though. Yeah, I can turn off the preparing screen, but it's not showing up, so there's not much point. Like, this is what... Like, I can play it, and it works a lot better. Oh, I didn't even know these were enemies in the other version. Wow. Okay. But it's kind of pointless to be playing it if you can't see it. 1 second. Because I do really want to try this, but I don't want to be stuck trying to fix this, stream of black screen. Very good. I don't want to be stuck trying to get this to work all the time. You know, I did... Let me just check. I want to try all the games in the list if possible, you know? Yeah, this is gonna take too long. But I can make it work in... I can make it work for myself in Edge, so that's something. As for the rating, I guess... hey, Polyrogue, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Potion Seller was very fun, very cool idea. I really appreciated that it had some simple, smart game design, like when it introduced a crushed version of an ingredient. It first had a client ask for that specifically, so you weren't overwhelmed by having that be part of a completely new potion first, stuff like that. The sense of humor was funny, and of course the reference to the Potion Seller skit was excellent. So, yeah, I really appreciated it. And you'll be able to check out the VOD on Twitch or on the YouTube channel, which is Arjen Plays. But thanks for stopping by. We were just trying to run Anstorm, but it looks like Google Chrome is lagging up the wazoo, and Microsoft Edge and OBS will not cooperate. So I'm gonna give Anstorm... Let me see what the categories were. It's honestly good. I would say fun, 4, innovation. Innovation was like 3. Like, it was pretty basic. Themes 5, graphics 5, audio 4, humor not relevant, and mood 4. That's what I would say, I guess. So 4 overall, I would say, probably. Okay, thanks, Polyrogue. We still have a few more games to go through here as well. Yeah, so browser-based games are gonna be trouble, it would seem. Unfortunately. I did not expect this, but... That moment when you download games, but they have very generic names in the zip and Unity project, so you can't even tell which was which. Let me just check the link once more. Sorry about this. Like I said, hashtag professionalism. Am I a self-employed artist or do I work for companies? I am self-employed at this time, so I work with... I do work for companies, but like as a consultant or external artist, basically. Alright, so Farms and Polders Tycoon is also web-based, so I am already very worried, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm already getting confused just looking at this. Build a road, okay. Ah, you can only make straight roads, I see. I need to select road again, okay. Alright, what's next? So this is a bit more complicated. pretty cool for a game jam to see a game like this. Most people do go for the, you know, oh, a new worker has grown. Most people don't go for something like a sim or an RTS or stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna build this, and there comes the worker. Okay, there we go. I should not keep doing that. Tapping out is just a bad idea. This is probably lagging pretty badly compared to how it should be, but that's just gonna be the thing for browser-based stuff, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry about that, but okay, so it was built. This was built. That's good. This house lacks of food. People will die. Oof. Isn't that a relatable problem? Okay, interesting. So we're building farms and boulders, basically. Look at the little worker, guys. Someone died from starvation. Oh, well. Maybe I should have built this first. Come on, just hold on, little workers. Just hold on for a little while longer. Oh. Come on. Get that food ready. The people are dying. And I'm getting flashbacks to like Anno 1602. That was a good time. And my people always starved in that one too. But it had good music. Just like this. Yeah, like I said, browser-based stuff is gonna lag. I'm still willing to give it a chance. We'll just have to bear with it. It feels really bad, because I had tested the games, but mostly the ones that were suggested before the stream started were all downloadable Unity projects, which means the testing went very smooth on those. But for some reason, as soon as Google Chrome got involved, things just got bad, man. Batman. Okay, so we have food. So what should we do next? Oh, I've basically already ruined it by... Oh, no. There's still room. You can still be saved. Can still be saved. It's like a little spider. Let's see, what does... Oh. Notifications. Thebalter is now following. Thank you, Thebalter. Thank you for the follow. That fanfare really scared me, because the music stopped. It looks like it isn't looping. Yeah, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. Well, as sad as it makes me to say this, this is a cool concept, but it's very hard to bear with it when it's lagging so much. So I do recommend that everyone try this game, perhaps in a different browser than Chrome. It's called Farms and Boulders Tycoon. Please give it a look, because it's not entirely fair how it's being represented on this stream. It might need a tutorial though, yeah. Oh, another one. Fakeyx is now following. Thank you for the follow, Fakeyx. Much appreciated. Anyway, so this is a very cool concept for sure. It's just kind of hard to make progress at the pace it's going right now. So we're gonna call it done for now. It is very cool though. Let's just take that out for a bit and do this back on. Right, so Farms and Polders Tycoon. Let me look at the factors we have. So overall, the interesting thing about this game is that it seems to be less about running out of space and more about reclaiming space to begin with. Oh, another one. Lourdes274 is now following. Thank you guys for the follows. It's much appreciated. It's very nice of you. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so the rating, right? Well, I get so distracted so easily. It's just after, like I mentioned, the stream has been on a brief summer break. Like we're going to go back to the regular program on in September. But I really did miss hearing that little fanfare that happens when people follow. It's those little things, you know. And it's really fun to have all you guys here in the chat. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so the rating. Enough stalling. I wasn't just saying that to stall. I meant it, but I was stalling a little bit. So overall, like 3.5. For fun, I'd have to give it a 3. Innovation 4. Theme 4. Graphics 4. Audio 3. Music didn't even loop. Humor irrelevant. A mood 4. That's what I would say. Like all out of 5. Like I don't want to be too negative about it because it wasn't really fair the way it was slow. Like I feel like maybe I would have seen a lot more of it if the browser wasn't slow as heck. Right. Anyway, cool. Next one is Alchemist Dungeon. I hope this one is one I actually downloaded. I'm gonna check, because it does look very cool. It is one I downloaded, yeah. Of course, the next question is, will it run? Well, it will run, but will it record, rather? Okay, Unity. You and I are good friends, so... Okay, thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. Okay, Alchemist Dungeon. This is Unity, so it should run fairly well. Collecting those coins. It's kind of slippy slidey here. Oh! I thought those might be stairs, but... Anyway. So, is the point to collect... Oh! It's spreading. Whoa. Not sure what's happening, but it sounds intimidating. That was scary, but... Oh, I lost some HP, right. That exclamation point, though. Wait, it is recording properly, right? Yeah. So how many coins do we need? Or is it just like a high score thing? Oh! Escaped! Oh, right, it's like a roguelite. Cool. You made this one, Hex? It's very cool, I like it. Let me give that another shot. Before I get my final thoughts out. Right off the bat, some good things. The ground and walls are generally blue. The character is red and the coins are yellow. So there's a nice cold, warm contrast going on there. The coins look nice, are animated. Fun to pick up in classic Mario style. Danger is indicated with the red over the blue. So that's nice and clear as well. And purple. Basically colors that jump out on the blue. I gotta say, I'm glad I didn't get stuck there. I'm also glad it wasn't instant death when I landed in the red area. I lost some HP. The music is nice. I would probably make it more tense. Like, just based on what's happening here. Like, maybe when the... oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, that's a very cool game. I'll do it once more, because it feels like I... oh. Okay, so this is where I start. That makes sense. But yeah, this is very good. Very solid. No... It has a start and a finish. It has a goal. It's visually clear. It makes sense within the theme. In the sense that you run out of space due to these things. I would say maybe require more coins or allow you to set a difficulty. Unless there is one and I haven't seen it. But those are all like future things. Very, very solid entry. Let me see about the rating. I hope you feel I've given it a fair shake. I did 3 runs and third time's the charm, as they say. Let me see. I should just grab the parameters and put them in the chat again so I don't... forget about it. What would I put on this? Overall, 4.5 probably. Fun, I think, is 5. It's very good, very simple, and effective. Ah, right, there was a post-jam version, but I didn't want to subject it to the same suffering the last 2 games did by running in my awful browser. But that's good to know. It's good to know that you guys have been building upon it like that. So yeah, fun 5. Innovation. It's cool and interesting. I'd say like 4. Theme 4. Graphics nice and clear. Sure, 5. Audio is nice and clear, but like I said, the music could stand to be a bit more tense, so let's make that a 4. Humor, it's cute. I'm not sure if humor is a relevant point. And mood is 4 as well. So that's what I would say. Very good, very well done. Thank you for suggesting it, Hex. Very good game. Hope you guys continue on it. If you ever do... make like a complete version, feel free to send it my way. Oh, okay. If the if certain categories aren't available, you can just disregard those. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, Hex. It was cool to see. Let's see what's next. Oh, let me close the game off, put the preparing screen back on so you know what's going on. Alright, the next one is called The Red Pixel. That sounds like it has the potential to be very exciting. I'm reminded of Thomas Was Alone just looking at it. Let's see. Okay, I just had to check if I had the right zip file. Some of these zip files aren't exactly named. It makes sense, it's a jam, so you know. Nothing to complain about. Wait a minute. There we go. Don't know what 7-Zip was trying to do there, but it was strange. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but this is the first stream I'm doing with an Ethernet cable attached. With some fiddling and messing, I finally got a cable to this room. The solution I'd say was still temporary, because we need to find a way to really get the cable like through the wall, not across the hall, because it looks a bit sloppy. But hey, we've got an Ethernet cable here, and so far it's been serving me well. So that's promising for the future. No more of those wacky streams where we go offline 3 times in a row. For those of you who have followed, after the summer break, we will be continuing on Ape Escape and multiplayer streams of Stardew Valley, so look forward to that. Okay. The games have begun. Or not. Huh? Come now. Oh, it's a Construct 2 game. Okay. Let me try something. I don't know why. Can we not record my browser? I don't know why it keeps getting confused by this. It probably has to do with the way OBS and my GPU and certain software interact with each other. Let me just go to the NVIDIA configurations for a second. As you've noticed, this is a highly professional stream. Program settings. And I'm used to streaming one game at a time, you know, so this is a very exciting new experience for me. Oh, come on then. Load up the software. Okay, now I am telling NVIDIA to use the powerful GPU when running this Construct 2 game. It might be overkill, but the point is that it'll actually be possible to record it. There's my browser again. I don't understand why it's not. Gosh diddly darn it, guys. Is this another one that will have to be run in the browser? Looks to be the case. Well, hold on to your rear ends, my dudes. Maybe if I keep it small, it'll actually run properly? So I'm trying to to move in this game, but oh, there it is. Why wasn't it working before? Very odd. Okay, let's just zoom in a bit. Are you comfy? I'm really comfy. Okay. It's one of those things where you have to click inside the window or else it freaks out. It runs relatively well. I mean, the visuals are simplistic, so... and it makes sense. Oh, look at this. Already, I'm getting the real tricks here. I also have to give props to the trail behind him. It looks really nice. Well, I say him, but it's a pixel, so... oh my gosh, this is a lot of information to take in all at once. Can we... okay. Can we get out? It looks like there's no way to get out of the instructions. Let's just reload the page for a bit. They also mentioned there's no sound, so I'll provide my own fantastic soundtrack. Let's see, something a bit exciting. I'm thinking way too hard about what theme to do. Okay, here you go. Oh, you have to click the window, right. Thank you, Dr. Tizzle. Okay. Just, do you feel that tension right now? Rip. This little cube dies just like Mega Man, coming apart in little bits. Though Mega Man comes apart in little circles. Oh, I went in the... wait, is that the end? Oh. Well, I'm not doing so well, am I? Okay, that was one. Ooh, a heart. Ooh, we've got a shield. I wonder if it's called Raymond. But now we don't have a shield, and... Okay. So there is a double jump, but you have to wait for a specific point in the arc. You can't just tap it. There we go. Wait a minute, are we back at the start now? There we go. Okay, let's... this isn't really tense enough. Let's see if it's still recording properly. Does this work? Sorry about this, guys. I expected everything to run smoothly after testing, but it never is that easy, is it? I'll see if I can make it to the end of this, but... I don't... Oh, speed up. Interesting. Who is this man? Whoops. At least it's generous with the checkpoints, I guess. I'll probably stop after this stage, actually, because the levels are taking a little while and I want to move on to the other games as well. But this is cool. I'll see if I can complete this stage, though, at the very least. Hello? Well, it looks like the game just decided to end for me. Okay. That was interesting. Let me get the preparing screen back up. Sorry for the flagrant unprofessionalism going on here. Hey, Mac Andreas, welcome to the stream as well. Oh, I should have scrolled down. Yeah, I noticed that too late, and then I full screened it, but it was already really bad. Sorry about that. But that was interesting. I feel like that one needed a bit more, maybe. It wasn't bad, though. It was pretty cool. Let's look at the... so, I would say that's a 3 stars overall. Yeah, 3 stars overall, so fun would be... fun 3, innovation 4, theme 3, graphics 3, audio was nothing because there was none, humor is nothing because there was none, mood probably like, there wasn't really much of a mood to speak of, so let's say 2.5. Not to be like, it was still a decent enough game, but maybe I missed part of the point of it. But anyway, that's my opinion. It wasn't bad, though. Thanks to whoever made it and suggested it. And I hope you continue on. Oh boy, I'm taking too long about the games. Not gonna get done in time at this rate, because I have like... Well, there's not a... Thank you, Captain. There's not a set time limit per se. But I do need to be done at some point. Otherwise, we'll have to do a secondary stream later. I might actually have to do a secondary stream if you guys would be up for that. Because, well... I didn't expect to be taking as long as I did. It's all my fault in the end. I should have been more prepared. Right, next up is space-time, which sounds very apropos for the theme. Let me close a few of these folders here. Right, space-time. Let's hope it runs. So far, we've been able to get each game to run at least some way, somehow. Like, there hasn't been a completely... a hard skip. Oh, this is Unity. Smooth sailing, then. Okay. Thank goodness. Ooh, listen to that. I tried to figure out the controls, but the moment I clicked the window, they disappeared. Let me get the preparing screen out of the... It's recording the browser again. Stop it, OBS. Stop it. Bad OBS. Bad recording software. Okay, let me just restart the game so I can read the instructions properly, because I clicked through them on accident. Just press any key to start? Okay. Are we recording Checks if we are recording properly, dies, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the chat, I'm not gonna look at the recording, I'm just gonna play. 1 second. Huh. Wait a minute, what's with the spikes there? Am I missing something obvious here? Maybe we need to go backwards. Okay, I guess not then. Am I just too slow? Is that what it is? Maybe I'm too slow. Let's try to... No, I'm not too slow. Am I missing something about the controls? Yeah, the soundtrack is very cool, but I don't know what's up with these spikes. Let's restart the game once more and see if I've actually missed some kind of important part of the controls here. Because I don't want to be unfair to the game, but if those spikes are just there without explanation, that's a bit of a problem. Nope, just any key to start, right? Am I wrong? And is it recording? Checks the recording, dies again. Of course. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one. The soundtrack is good, but... Like, am I missing something obvious here, guys? Hey, Rudraniel... Wow, I can't even say your name. Rudraniel Bazoo, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Ah, pressing X. Okay, thank you. Thank goodness you're here. I was about to skip. Of course, I'm still not any good at this, but at least I can get through the spikes now. Yeah, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here. Whoops. Whoop. Small hop. Ooh, look at these Mario blocks. Oh, I got distracted. You lowered my guard. No, I just got distracted. I can't blame anyone but myself for this. Ow. Anyway, the music is very cool. Is this original, or did you fetch it from an external source? I'd like to know. Because if you've got a composer on your team who made this, major kudos. Oh, whoops. Now I'll just keep trying. I'm not sure how far I want to get, but I want to give the game a fair shake, now that we know how it works. Although there are so many more to get through. I'll give it a few more tries. So just, you know, I do seem to be falling through the blocks sometimes. That's a bit awkward. I almost jumped into the bullet there. And there, I did it. I shot myself. Oh, hey, is that a check? No. One of the main reasons I keep dying is because I chicken out and, like, curtail my jump, and then I fall. Like, a big part of this game, I think, is daring to see how far you can go. All right, I think we've seen it. Yeah, you could make it about me. Yeah, just Rudra is fine. Okay. Arjen's platforming adventure. There may or may not have been something like that I made at one point. Yeah, yeah. If you lose, you get something real scary. I'm not gonna do it this time, because I haven't got it prepared, honestly. Anyway, it was cool. Yeah, interesting. 'Cause, 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 I don't quite see like the theme. I can kind of see it, like where you need to find your footing, and if you shoot, you kind of have to move. So there's certainly a spatial element, but maybe I don't know. It was good anyway. Let me check what the parameters were. The falling through the blocks is a bug. That makes sense. Oh, thank you for making it. I'm kind of torn between, like, overall would be like 3.5 or 4 stars out of 5, but it's always hard for me to say like exactly. So yeah, let's say 4 out of 5. Let's see. Yeah, 4 out of 5. So let's say fun 4. Innovation, like I said, it's cool, but it's cool, but the most awkward way to start any sentence. No, it's cool, but it's not like super distinctive. I did like that it had like a sense of like this sort of circle around you where you couldn't see outside. So I would say like innovation 3, theme 3, graphics 4, audio 3. No, audio 4. Because that music. It would be 5, but there aren't really any side effects. Humor, it's kind of there, kind of not. I'm not sure if it's relevant per se. It's got a pretty fun presentation, but it's not really humor per se. And mood, like 4. Oh, there isn't an audio entry. Okay. So yeah, it was good. Hey, Akilabur, welcome to the stream. Let's see what's next. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it isn't scary. But anyway, thanks for making that game, Rudra. It was cool. This one looks interesting. It is a web one, though, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. So I won't be able to look at chat. So this entry is called Claustro. Let me just get the preparing screen out of the way so we can actually see where the game is. Oh, here it is. Oh, it is Unity, though. Interesting. Okay, let's... Let me try to get a good angle, position thing. This is a cool way to tell the... Let me just quickly check if everything is... Okay. Okay, Claustro. Not sure what they mean by aim with that. Oh, the mouse, right. Got it. Give me a moment to readjust my position. Because sitting in one position for too long isn't very good for you. Oh, well, I keep... Gosh darn, browser recording, man. Claustro. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Apparently I can't count, but hey, I'm very fascinated by this one. I don't really get penalized for trying it multiple times. There is a certain sense of morbidity to this, though. Whoops. Oh, it writes it backwards. Interesting. Yeah, these are all, like, sad words. Wait, is it still recording properly? No, it is. Okay. I'm very impressed with this one so far. Like, just the style. Creepy. Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but... no, it's very simplistic. We're using these keyboard keys. Writing these things down in our mind space, I guess. Oh, that was to remove... Huh. So positive words remove this stuff. Or they don't. They just disappear right away. That's sad. Not sure if this game is not necessarily fun in the traditional sense of the word, but I am fascinated by it, at least. That moment when you're trying to play a serious game and you get a dating app pop up. Sorry about that. Let's not do that. I wonder when this will end, though. Oh, that's a long one. So I want to give all the games a fair shake, as I said, but... Chicken. Soon we'll have no more room left. It is certainly very claustrophobic. There's no more room for the words. Well, I think that's about all we can do then. And I ain't getting through these letters. I'm stuck. I'm quite most assuredly caught. So that's a thing. That was interesting. Wow. Let's get rid of that. That was cool. That was interesting. Oh, you made this one, Akiliber? Let me check real quick. Anyway, that was waiting for answers from the chat. That was quite fascinating. I was very impressed with that. Definitely the kind of game that leans more to the artistic side of it than the per se fun factor. But it kind of depends on how you look at it. Let me see the parameters though. That one was a solid 4.5 out of 5, I would say. Fun 4, innovation 5, theme 5, graphics 5, audio 5, humor none, mood 5. So that's what I think. It was quite impressive, very cool. So that was Claustro. Nice interpretation of Scrabble. That's one way to put it. I loved it quite a bit. So, what's next on the agenda? Void Knight versus Pest. Let me just download that real quick. The Void one is your game, Fakey X? Yep, okay, cool. Let's boot it right up and see what we've got. Okay, seems to be recording properly. Let's scale it to the proper size and then get the preparing screen out of the way. Void Knight versus Pest. Okay, cool. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh. Oh, for a moment I thought it was a platformer, but it's top down. Right. Gotcha. Skulls. Oh, this is very cool. Listen to those mouth sounds, though. Well, what's that? Huh. Ah, I see. So these spheres have formed. Well, I appreciate the style a lot, and I like the nice thick lines. I like the clear colors of the character and the little trail compared to the environment, which is more muted and dark. And I see that we are quite literally running out of space due to these spheres. I'm not quite sure what the void ability is doing for me right now, but... Oh, look, his little feet move. It's cute. Tappity tapping. I like the look of the monsters too. Nice and creepy. Okay, let's move on to the end of this. Oh, I don't have any more void powers. I guess I was just kind of fighting the enemies, but I guess I'm looking for the exit, maybe? Look at his tapping feet. Ooh. I was walking on top of the rock for a second there. It's so much fun to do, just look at that. Just for having a little trail in there. Ooh, the trail goes under the skull in some parts and over it in others. Am I missing some? Oh, by the way, are we recording? We are recording properly. I always get nervous about that. Oh, right, I need to kill the last pests to open the portal. So I do need to defeat all the enemies. Right, that makes sense. Sorry for the rampant stupidity on my part. This is something I have to say often, but when I stream, set your expectations low. Nah. But sometimes it can be a little slow on the uptake, especially when I have to give commentary. So your advice is much appreciated. Ah, the portal is there. By the way, a good point. You can see where the portal is from a ways away thanks to all the splashing. That's a good thing. Because these levels are bigger than one screen, so to speak. So it's good that the exit makes its presence clear. Okay, let's hunt down these pests. Fall before me, my foes. Ow. Oh, I'm almost dead. I can't really get... Oh, there they are. Game over. Oh. Ooh, we have to start from the beginning? I was gonna continue, but I don't really want to start all the way over again. I guess I'll just play and get my thoughts out. Style-wise, it's very good. The enemies and the character have a very charming design. Like, just visually, this is easily gonna be a 5 out of 5. Just the presentation, the skulls, the clear colors of the characters over the muted background, the spear, the trail of the spear, the color which corresponds to the abilities you have. That's all very good, so I like that. Sound is good. Music is a bit, for a combat situation, perhaps a bit too muted or atmospheric. It's nice though, it's nice. It's not bad. I just wonder if you could have, if something more active would have been fitting. Ow. At least there's clear feedback when you get hurt. Sound, the blinking, such. So that's good. I wonder if there are more types of enemy in the later stages. Because I can't stick with one game for too long. Because other games need a turn as well. This is very cool. I'm gonna try, but if I game over again, we're probably gonna move on. Unless there's something really special later on that we need to know about. Well. Come here. In these hunt down and eliminate type games, like this is not really a fair criticism because this is a jam game, but you could have like a little arrow pointing to the remaining few enemies once they've run out. Because when you're roaming around in a larger stage, you can't always pinpoint them just by the sound. But maybe that's just me being a filthy casual who needs to get good. So don't take that too hard too much. You've done something pretty impressive here. Oh. Like I said, everything is nice and clear. Oh, I made it. Okay, we're back at this level, so this will be my final try. Die or survive. This will be the last attempt, shall we say. Be gone, demons! Be gone! Struck down with the... Ow! With the spear of justice. They were kind of grouped together there, which helped. Could kill them en masse that way. It's interesting that the enemies have invincibility frames. You see this often with boss-type enemies and player characters, but not so much with your average enemy. I guess it makes sense, because once the spear lands in them, if there were no iframes, they would just pop instantly. Which I guess was something you didn't want. The stream is still ongoing, or should be. It's... Oh. Okay, there is a boss. I want to try to get there, but... Oh, there is that him? Let's get the little ones out of the way first. Look at this big red guy. There we go. Win! Nice. Look at this spear. That looks like it hurts. So, that was the game. Very cool, very cool. Hey, thanks for making that one, Fakey. That was very cool. I liked it. So, I kind of was yammering on about my thoughts. Wait, network error? That's strange. But you did something very impressive here. Let me see. It's kind of hard to give ratings because I don't want people to think like I really like one game more than the other. I think about each game by its own merits, or try to. So all I'm trying to say is... everything I say is meant to be positive. Wow. I'm just stalling for time basically until I can find the ratings. Right, so I would say that's a solid 4 out of 5. I think it was quite good in general. Yeah, solid 4 out of 5. Fun 5, innovation. It was interesting enough. I did like the circular, like the position of the, like it wasn't really that you had an attack, you just held out the spear. The enemies created these sort of voids that stopped you. So yeah, fun 5, innovation 4, theme 4, graphics 5. Audio, like I said, was nice and clear. Could have used a bit more action though, 4. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds kind of more like a 4.5. Humor wasn't really present, and mood was very good, 5. Maybe overall more like 4.5. Changes his mind instantly. I'm sorry. I just thought it was very good, basically. I hope you will continue to make stuff like this or continue on this. So thank you for sharing it. It was very cool. Games keep getting added, but we are running out of time. I have about 15 more minutes, so the next one will probably be the last one for this stream, and we'll have to do another one, I guess. I didn't expect this amount of people to show up. Yeah, no problem, Fakey. It was cool. Okay, so the next one. Okay, let me preface by saying this. Who is here but hasn't had their game shown yet? That's sort of an important question, because if you're here, you obviously have some priority. By the way, I'm gonna mark all the games that I've done. Gonna mark those as, well, that's kind of an ugly shade of green, as green in the form. So those are the games I have done. Just to clarify. So if anyone's here, okay, Dr. Tizzle, which game is yours? I probably should have had a little tab for people to put their username in the list. Like, oh well. So if you tell me which game is yours, Dr. Tizzle, I will try that one, and that will probably be the last one. Maybe. There are too many games to finish right now, so there will definitely have to be another one at the very least. Monarch Eat, okay. Oh right, you mentioned that one, actually. Alright, the executable works better than the WebGL version, it says in the notes, so I will trust that. Which game is yours, Akilabur? And Lourdes 274. If you could tell which game is yours, actually, let's just. I'm such a goof, guys. Okay, welcome to Arjen Plays Google Forms. I'll just add a little tab here. Okay, very good. Okay, so you have Monarchy, Disembodied, and Burning Out in Space. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to do all three. No promises, but I'm gonna try. I can't make any promises because, you know, living together with other people, some of which you need to sleep because it's almost 10 p.m. If it were up to me, I'd be going all night, but you know how it is. Right. Let's see. Dr. Tizzle spoke up first, so Monarchy comes first. Give me a second to unpack it. Man, this has been like, it hasn't been 100% perfect in terms of how it's gone, but it's very fun to do it like this. It's a bit more spontaneous, a bit more open, you know. In most of the streams, it's highly prepared, you know, one game, one session of one game with kind of a predetermined bit of progress in mind. At least I try to have. But now it's kind of completely open. It's pretty exciting. Thank you guys for sending all these games. I didn't expect too many people to turn up, but it's been very fun. Anyway, Monarch eat. It's Unity, thank the Lord. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. I like how twice now the music started and then I cut it off. Sorry about that. Okay, Monarch eat. There it is. Look at that crown. All right. Seems pretty straightforward enough. Let's see, we are recording properly, aren't we? Interrupts the game again, I'm sorry. Oh, it's 3D. No, I'll get it. I'll get it. Am I doing... Oh, this is the top, right? Because it has the sesame seeds, obviously. Okay, good. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Alright, yo, King Dude. Oh my, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. We're being watched. Ah, so now we need to make a... The first one was to help us out. But now we need to do it on our own. Cool. Let me just... Oh, of course we need to start with a plate. Starting with the lettuce. This looks like one of those games that could work in VR, you know, grabbing the ingredients and such. I've seen some of that. Looks slightly burnt, but I'm sure it's still delicious. Let me check if nothing was said in the chat. Why does it keep interrupting the music? You did everything yourself, Dr. Tissel. Very impressive. The stream is a bit laggy. Actually, I've been noticing, this time I caught him in the act. OBS said in the bottom left that the encoder was overloaded. Now, I have made it very clear to OBS in our little talks that it needs to not... Okay, I can't change the settings on the fly. It needs to keep the bitrate low, but it seems to leap to very high levels sometimes. Anyway, it should be fine again now, but it's not dropping frames, you know? The connection is 100% solid. At least so far, but for some reason now the encoder isn't. Okay, delicious. Come on, King, I've got the best meal you've ever had. He just won't let me look at his profile, will he? Okay, let's make another burger for good... Okay, then. No, perfect. The best kind of burger is the kind of burger that's been on the ground. Well, have you ever lifted up a plate with a piece of cheese? I sure have. Straight from the floor to your stomach, Your Highness. Oh, I have... I like how he sticks out his little hand. Oh. What? What happened to his arm? Oh, how do you actually give them to him? I guess I must have missed that. Sorry. Yeah, how do you actually give them to him, Dr. Tissel? Because I've made like 3 burgers, but well, our king is looking very dissatisfied with me so far. Like, I like how he sticks out his little arm though. It's very funny. Have you ever wanted a burger so bad you put your arm straight through your shoulder? Because this king has got it. The hunger. Thank you for watching the stream, everyone. I will see you next time, probably in 10 years. No, that was impressive. That was silly. Let me... Can I have that burger? No, I can't. Okay, you know what? I think we've seen what the good king has to offer. So let's... close this one down. Okay, well, he had the food, and something unspeakable happened. I trust you all know not to mention this to the authorities. Anyway, that was fun. Like some of the prior games, it definitely suffers from what most jam games suffer from, which is it does its thing, and there's little more to do. But that's not. I can't really. Like, that's why it's so hard to tack numbers onto this, right? Because... Okay, stall. Let me get the different parameters. And hey there, Ixu. Welcome to the stream. I want to try your game, but we are already in overtime, I'm afraid. So it depends. Anyway, we've done Monarchy, so let's mark it as green. Okay, cool. So, how do we rate Monarchy? Okay, like, I don't want to be thinking about it, right? So the running out of space, I guess, is represented by the king getting bigger and bigger and filling up the space, as it were. Okay, let's say... Okay. It's way too late for me to tack numbers onto abstract concepts. Overall, let's say... I'm torn between like 3.5 or 4 out of 5. Definitely on the, on the passing side, on the good side. Let's say... it's hard to say. So, fun would be like 3.5, innovation 3, theme 3, graphics. It was pretty funny looking. So 4, audio was good. Maybe could have used some more sound effects. 4, humor was 5, and mood was 3. So 3.5, 4. One of those two. It was good. I do think it's good. Kind of hard to take numbers on there, but thanks for suggesting your game, Dr. Tizzle. It was very cool. Let's see who was next to actually speak up. Lourdes274 made Disembodied. With the description, I have no mouth and I must scream, which is a bit ominous, and I still need to play that game. Yeah, you're welcome. It was fun. Disembodied. Warning, this game contains explicit display of violence and gore, unsuitable for children, and also a flickering screen. Alright, thank you for the warning. If you are sensitive to flickering images, you may wish to back out a bit. Don't know if anyone is sensitive to flickering images, but, Okay, so Disembodied. I'm gonna try it, but I have a pretty weak stomach myself, so if it's a bit too much, I may have to back out like a child. Okay. Looks innocent enough from where I'm standing, but... Looks are deceiving when game jams are involved. Alright, we're getting that same issue where it won't record on my computer, which is a thing apparently. So let's try WebGL again. We haven't given up on a game yet, and I am not planning to start. I just hope this one isn't very visually intense, because then we're gonna have to play it at 8 frames per second. Let's... Okay. Ooh, there's no digital version. No digital version. There's no online version to do. Oof, this might be the first one we have to give up on then, if it's... Like, I can try to get it to run, but it's, well, it runs the command thing that runs it, but... Okay, let's try something different. I really don't want to give up on the game, but... I'm kind of in a rush to finish the remainder now. Which is kind of wrong, but... Like, I can hear it, but I can't... Oh, that's a situation. What engine did you build this in, if I may ask? Not sure if that will actually give us a clue, but... Okay, I'm gonna try the NVIDIA thing, but... If that doesn't work, we'll have to skip it for now. It sucks, but that's, that seems to be the way it is. I use window capture generally here. But I can use game capture as well, but it seems to be choking on it either way. In general, it does dislike it when games use integrated graphics. Well, I'm very sorry, but it looks like this one might be a non-option for now. Feel really bad about it, but... That's what I get for using OBS and this laptop, I guess. Let's try it once more. Yeah, the problem is I can't address the file directly because it's a .jar instead of a... Hey Annie-Owl, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm having some trouble getting this one to run, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this, Lourdes or Lourdes. I feel, yeah, display capture isn't working either, unfortunately. It's, I'm gonna try a few more things, but I can't I can't keep trying for too long. Yeah, it's not showing. Ouch. That startled me. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try the display capture again, but... this is... I feel really bad about this, but I just can't get it to work right now. It probably has to do with the way OBS interacts with this .jar file. So I feel really terrible about that. How about we put a pin in that one and we try to get it to run? Is there any way you could get a different export from the engine you're using? If not, I would practically have to stop the stream, maybe restart it in a different setting. So we may have to try that next time. For now, I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I feel really bad about it though. 'Cause I really did want to try it, it looked interesting. Let's see. What was the other suggested one? Okay, you, Killabur made running out in space. Yeah, sorry. I feel really terrible about it, but I'm not sure what I can do about it, I'm afraid. Alright, let's give running out in space a shot, if it's... It's not a Unity game, which is worrying. Oh, no, nothing to be worried about. Man, you had me scared there, but this game seems to be capturing just fine. Okay. Game from Matthew Clavel, running out in space. Let's try it. I like the music already. The little character reminds me a little bit of the guy from Fez. Except he has like a red thingy. It's not a fez, which this guy isn't wearing a fez, but you know what I mean. Very literal interpretation of the theme. One thing that kind of boggles my... Oh! Okay, now this is interesting. The closing of the space is allowing me to get to the exit. Provided I don't wait too long. Okay, that's good. We are... oh, is the cursor on screen? I'll try to... I can't possibly comprehend, though, why the left and right are Q and D. Ah, so the closing space is gonna push this together, am I right? Or it's gonna push this up. Now this is interesting, right? The one of the earlier games... Ow. One of the earlier games used a similar concept of how the closing space could be used to your advantage, but could be dangerous as well. Very cool. Oh, that wasn't very hard. Oh. Now this is different. So instead of being a surrounding thing... surrounding thing, wow. Talking. Instead of surrounding the whole stage, this part closes down on the way ahead. It's like one bar of blocks. Basically just a hard time limit to get there. And I seem to be too clumsy to get there on time. There we go. Very good. And I'm glad I did some vocal practice out before starting the stream today, because otherwise my voice would have died a horrible death for talking this long. But hey, I'm surprisingly fine. I guess streaming is like riding a bicycle. You never really unlearn it. Ooh, look at... Oh. Look at... Ooh, dies. I think you could do very interesting puzzles with the way this interacts. Because, you know, it's pushing this block like that. Huh. I like the atmospheric noises, like the wind and such. And that was it. And thus it restarts. Wow. That was cute. Well done. Hey, Seriver? Wow, that was cool. Well done. Okay, how do we rate that one? I was initially very skeptical when it just like decreased the size of the area, but then when the enclosing space started moving the boxes around, it clicked. You know, it was like, okay, wow, now you've got my attention. So that was good. Let's Let's see here. So, for new people who are suggesting things, we are getting close to the end of this stream. I had underestimated how many people would be attending. So I may have to do another stream either this weekend or sometime next week. Let's see. Where are the parameters to... I keep forgetting. I need to just post it in the chat again like a forgetful old man. Yeah, those. So. Like, I'm kind of... It's never easy to slap numbers on this sort of thing, right? But I thought it was very good. Would it be fair to give this a solid 4 out of 5? That's you know what? Let's say 4.5. So overall, for 4.5, fun is 5, innovation 4, theme 5, graphics 4, audio 4, humor not relevant, and mood 4. So I'm gonna say it's a 4.5 for now. Because I thought it was very good. Just nice, clean. It's got a beginning. It's got an end. It introduces the concepts. Thank you, Captain. Okay, cool. Let's see. Running out in space is complete. Let's give that one a nice green hue. That's the wrong color green. Wait, is the preparing screen up? The preparing screen is not up. There we go. Right, there was one more person who, like, there were a few more people who suggested games. Let's see here. So Ixu had PIM product input management. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ixu, you're the last one for this stream. Yeah, you're right, Captain. I've been going on for far too long. It's been really fun to try all these games, though. So, to all the rest, feel free to still put your suggestions in the forum, because clearly I need to do another stream to clean up these last few. But Ixu's game, PIM product input management, is going to be the last one for this stream. So we're going to stop at around the neat 3-hour mark. Let's see if we can download the Windows version first and get that to work. There we go. Unpack that file. You could say there's a lot to unpack here. Okay, it's Unity. So that means smooth sailing once again. When will I be streaming again? Ooh, that's a fair question. So usually when I'm on my regular schedule, I do Tuesdays and Thursdays at around 19:15 to 19:30 or 7:15 to 7:30 p.m. Central European time. But it's my summer break, so I'm kinda just winging it, shall we say. You can follow me on Twitter at Arjen_design to be updated, or you can follow the channel to get notified if you want. I'll definitely post on Twitter when we stream again. And hey there, MZ Hadul. Welcome to the stream. You're actually coming in here very close to the end, unfortunately, but glad to see you. When I see a name like Pim, it reminds me of Tim, which is the Incredible Machine, which was a very fun game. A series that was recently revived in the form of Contraption Maker. Oh, this is looking interesting so far. A notification. Annie is now following. Thank you for the follow, Annie. It's much appreciated. Alright, let's see. It's recording properly? Okay, good. Good. Ah, this is interesting. It's got a good style to it. Ah, I got you. I'm figuring this out. Or not. Alright, I just need to figure out how to combine these things. But this is interesting. I like the effects. Oh. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. I'm running out of space. Haha. You might say. This is pretty cool. I know I shouldn't be handing them in when they aren't finished, but what can I say? I'm just running out of space. Alright, I seem to be surviving. Yeah, I'm doing okay, We're actually clearing some space out. Ah, we're still seeing new things too. Can't combine these. So the pink sticks need to be combined with the something. I think it's a good touch that the stuff starts to like get a little pixel indicator when you can interact with them. Oh, notification. And Seattle is now following. Thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. I'm still doing it, guys. I'm still holding on. There we go. Look at all those pixels. Staying ahead of the curve. You know what I initially thought was that I had to combine them in specific shapes. Like due to this sort of grid, I was almost reminded of the Minecraft crafting menu. Like I thought I had to create specific shapes. Maybe that would be an interesting iteration on this concept. Like that would make the space even more important. That you could force the player to buy like upgrades for the space so they could make certain shapes. Something like that. Just thinking out loud here though. This is a very cool concept. Though I think I have seen most of what there is to see. So I do want to continue on until I lose, or at least I did want to do that, but well, we're already at the 3-hour mark and the game is ongoing. So does anything remarkable happen, or is this just like a hold on and for the highest score thing? You can tell me if you want. 10 levels, and we are at level 6. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to continue, but it's taking a while to get through levels. Like, well, are there any new things in the future levels, or is it just a more difficult incarnation of this? Because, well, I do like this a lot. It's really unfortunate, but I need to call it done soon. Not because I want to, but like I mentioned, circumstances. People that need to sleep and such. Greens with greens? Yeah, I think I've kind of seen what I needed to see. He says, still playing it. Stop. Yeah, it's time to stop. I'm gonna complete this level and then it's over. Yeah, we're done here. We're done here. I'll finish it on my own time at some point, but that was cool. What? Oh, I completely misinterpreted what you said there. Well, rip. Game's the game's off now. So that was cool. That was interesting. Apparently there was a layer of combination strategy that I had not yet realized. Sorry about that, but it was very cool. So here it comes time for me to slap arbitrary numbers. Ah, you can combine them once more. I should have done that. Sorry. But anyway, that was cool. So let's say like let's just say 4 out of 5. Is that fair? Yeah, that's what I think. But the individual things, so it's so hard to take numbers. Hard to take numbers on such things, you know. Let's say fun 4, innovation 4, theme 5, graphics 4, audio 4, humor not really relevant, and mood. Well, it did have a certain, let's say 3.5. And that's gonna be it for me. So, that does it. We've streamed for 3+ hours. I'm kind of surprised myself. So we have a few games left in the list. If you haven't put your game in there yet and you haven't been played yet, you just played yourself. If you haven't played the game yet, yeah, who's the streamer here? If your game hasn't been played yet, please put it in the spreadsheet somewhere. Please don't vandalize it. And we'll see what I can play next time. For those of you who have games that, one, don't use Unity, or another easily accessible engine that uses .exe files, try to get an export that will probably work on my terrible laptop, if possible. I'm gonna try again, but oh, I see how it is, Captain, adding your own game. Yeah, sure. You know what? On the second and probably last stream, we're gonna play your game at the end. Alright? Does that sound fair? Okay, so that about does it for this stream. Wow, I'm quite surprised just how many people showed up and how many games we got through. So, thanks to all of you for visiting. It's really very much appreciated, and thanks for all the follows too. This was quite the boost for my channel as well. I hope you'll also enjoy the streams that happen in the future of Stardew Valley and Ape Escape and all the classics. There will probably be a time where you can suggest games for the streams as well. So, thanks to all of you who visited the stream. Thanks for letting me play all your amazing games. And, well, it's clear we have to do another one, so I'll see you on the next Ludum Dare stream. Keep an eye on my channel or my Twitter, which is Arjen_design. Let me just link to it, because my name is kind of difficult to interpret for English speakers, because, you know, different ways we say letters in different languages. There you go. I really need to get a bot set up that does that for me, but yeah. So keep an eye on my Twitter or keep an eye on my channel, and I hope to see you on the next stream. It'll probably be soon. I don't expect it to be like several weeks. Probably this weekend or early next week. So keep an eye out for the details, and I'll tell you when it happens. So I'll stop rambling endlessly now. Thanks again for all of you who visited. Thanks to Captain Cookwows for handling the ratings on my behalf and keeping an eye on things. He truly is the captain of the ship. And I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.